Dear students, last year in the month of July, 34 staff members, all chains, from an agricultural university in the Konkan, that is Konkan Krishi Vidyapit, were travelling to Mahabaleshwar for picnic. At Amneli Ghat, their bus plunged into 500 feet deep gorge. In this incident, 33 persons died on the spot and only one person survived. Students, you can imagine how these 33 families must have faced this situation. What would have been the mental state of the lone survivor? Well, this is the example of trauma in life. Today, we are going to study about trauma and stress related disorders. When an individual is not able to cope up with the existing situation, he tends to experience stress or tension. Daily problems encountered due to fast paced life, relationship issues, loneliness, lack of proper adjustment, prolonged physical illness, constant feeling of uncertainty, family problems, etc. are causative factors for stress. Stress or tension is inevitable in life. If it is in moderate, it appears to be useful by providing motivation to the individual. But if the individual experiences intense stress, then his capacities to deal with that stress gets imbalanced. For example, what happens during war condition, serious accident or death of the loved one? These are the conditions that can create deep impact on the life of the individual and may even be responsible for illness like stress disorder. In this chapter, we are going to talk about ASD and PTSD, that is acute stress disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder. If an individual with the age of 6 years or above has experienced or witnessed extreme situations like death of loved one, serious physical injury, natural disasters, sexual abuse, severe confusion, dreams of the incident, the person gets uncontrollable thoughts about it, not able to concentrate, not able to sleep. He experiences severe guilt about the event and holds himself responsible and goes into depression. Students, up to 3 days after the traumatic experience, such reactions are not diagnosed as stress disorder. So till 3 days it is normal. But if this situation lasts for more than 3 days, up to 4 weeks and persists beyond that period, then it is called as acute stress disorder, ASD. Second one is post-traumatic stress disorder. Children, can you see in the picture there is a photo of some of the young men standing in front of the bus? That is what the incident I just narrated to you. These are all the 34 members. Before starting the picnic, they took a photo. And that was the gorge in which the bus plunged into. You have just learned about the symptoms of acute stress disorder. If these symptoms continue for more than 1 month with the same intensity, that is, without much improvement, the individual is diagnosed as suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. An individual who has suffered trauma normally goes through 3 stages. Shock stage, here the individual is extremely disturbed and not able to think anything, he is in shock. Second one, suggestible stage. In this stage, the individual tries to find out how to get out of these circumstances by asking others or seeking guidance. In this stage, the individual gets extra sensitive towards suggestions given by the others, so much so that he is ready to accept any suggestion without thinking given by the others. And the third one is recovery stage. Though the individual is still under stress but has started regaining his mental balance, he or she is trying to get out of the situation and shows signs of recovery. You must have experienced this in your daily life. Even after that crucial accidental phase or some crisis starts passing in our life, slowly, person comes to recovery stage. Now, Some individuals still cannot maintain their mental balance and start showing signs of mental illness, which is called as post-traumatic stress disorder. Next one, we have substance related and addictive disorders. Students, since ancient time, human beings made use of the juice of various herbs as a means to increase strength or enthusiasm, to reduce pain or sadness. At present, apart from these natural derivatives, there are a number of synthetic chemicals that can be used for the same purpose. After taking addictive substances like opium, charas, ganja, heroin for several times, the person gets habituated to it to the extent that he cannot stay without it. And this is known as drug addiction. The addict may go to the extent of stealing, begging, borrowing money, and sometimes may not hesitate to kill someone to get money to buy the addictive substances. His physical, mental, social, and moral health is affected. His family breaks down, financial situation deteriorates, and he is not able to focus on any of the work. He develops physical dependence on drug. Now, what is physical dependence? Body starts demanding, craving for that medicine. If he tries to either reduce the dose or tries to stop the drugs, then withdrawal symptoms are created. Now, what are withdrawal symptoms? They are very painful and create a threat to his life. His body starts trembling, losing control over body movements, and strong desire that I want the drug back again. Now, what are the symptoms? Excessive consumption, inability to reduce the dosage, intoxicated the whole day, desire to consume the substance again and again, reduction in social contacts, etc. are some of the symptoms of drug addiction. Can we have a remedy over it? And the answer is yes. That is, Alcoholics Anonymous is the organization that helps an alcoholic to get rid of the habit of consuming alcohol. There are two groups. One consists of present alcoholic, while second includes ex-alcoholic. An alcoholic explains to the addict how his or her life can improve if she or he gets out of this addiction, and thus provides the emotional support. Students, in this way, ex-alcoholic encourages an alcoholic to get out of the dependence on alcohol. Next, we are talking about schizophrenia. In 1911, a Swiss psychologist, Paul Eugene Bleuler, used the term schizophrenia for the first time. This is made of two terms. Schizein means split and phren, which means mind. So the term schizophrenia means split mind. This disorder is not easily seen among children, but mainly starts in adolescence or young adulthood. In comparison to females, it is found more frequently among males. Remember, schizophrenia is a major disorder involving delusions, hallucinations, disintegration of language, thoughts, emotion, and behavior. Now, there are two different types of symptoms. One is called as positive symptoms. What are they? These behaviors are an excess of an addition to the normal thoughts or behaviors of an individual. The first one is hallucination. Hallucination refers to false perception in the absence of the stimulus. It means the individual experiences something even when there is nothing present. For example, even if there is pin drop silence, and yet the individual can hear someone talking to him. This is called as auditory hallucination. He can get the hallucination related to the touch, to smell, to taste, etc. Second one, delusions. Delusions occur when an individual has a belief which is false, but the individual is not ready to change it in spite of the clear evidence contrary to it. For example, the person says that yes, there is poison in my food, so I'm not going to have the food. And because of these strong beliefs, he can remain without food. Number 3, disorganized speech and loosening of association. The individual's talk is unrelated to each other. He may jump from one point to another which has no connection. Number 4, disorganized behavior. It's a bizarre behavior. The individual behaves in a very strange manner, like doing the same act for hours together, screaming without reason, running here and there without any purpose. Number 5, incongruent affect. Now here, the emotions expressed by the individual does not match with the situation. For example, the individual is crying in happy occasions and it starts laughing in sad occasions. Now these are the positive symptoms of schizophrenia. Now what are the negative symptoms? Negative symptoms lead to low levels of functioning and so the quality of the life deteriorates. Students, generally negative symptoms of schizophrenia does not improve much with treatment. They are diminished emotional expression, lack of initiative, diminished or reduced speech, no experience of deep positive emotions, anhedonia. They are asocial and experience apathy. Sometimes both positive as well as negative symptoms can be seen in schizophrenia patients. If positive symptoms are seen for 1 month or longer, if negative symptoms are seen for more than 6 months, the person is diagnosed having schizophrenia. Identifying and treating psychological disorders. Let us see what has been here. The myth. People with mental illness cannot be cured and they are a menace to the rest of the society. The only way to handle this type of people is to lock them away in the asylum. This is a wrong thing. Now what is the actual fact? All mental illnesses can be treated. Some mental illnesses can be cured, but they can be managed so that the individuals can lead a full and productive life. Let us go to the signals indicating need for professional help. Inability to concentrate, inability to sleep well, various physical complaints, uncontrollable and frequent bad thoughts, too intense, uncontrollable negative feelings, severe confusion, memory loss, loss of interest in activities and friends, odd or irrational statements or strange use of words, self-harm, signs of self-neglect. If you carefully study all the symptoms of various disorders, you will realize that there are many symptoms which are common among many disorders. Now, how you will find them out? There are 3 things. First, it should be for a considerably long period of time. Second, if symptom has become more severe or serious over a period of time. And lastly, find if the symptom has created any problems in the life of the individual or not. If the answer for all these 3 is affirmative, saying yes, it is likely that the sign indicates the beginning or existence of psychological health problems. Now the question comes about, do we have identified the individual in need of professional help? Whether there are ways in which the person can lead normal life, and the answer is yes. There are various treatment modalities that can be helpful for different disorders. These treatment strategies range from pharmacotherapy, rational emotive therapy, humanistic therapy, gestalt therapy, and interpersonal psychotherapy. If you find any individual having benefited with one type of theory, it does not necessarily mean that the other individual will also benefit from the same therapy. One must keep in mind several factors and considerations before deciding the line of treatment. This can be best done by an expert in the field. So the best thing, students, remember that, the best thing is to seek out a professional and get the required help. Let's go to the quote. Carl Rogers says, "The curious paradox is that when I accept myself just as I am, then I can change." The curious paradox is that when I accept myself just as I am, then I can change. We are not given a good or bad life. Students, we are not given a good or bad life. We are given a life. We are given a life. It's left for you to make it either good or bad. Let us go to the assignment number 6.1. Answer the following questions briefly. Students, after reading these questions, please open your textbook and come to page number 76. Fill in the blanks. Question number 1A1. Answer is DSM-5. Second, Eugene Bleuler. Third, answer is ICD. Number 4, answer is bipolar. Match the pairs. Phobia, answer is illogical fear. DSM-5, 2013. ICD 11, 2019. Eugene Bleuler, answer is schizophrenia. John Travis, answer is wellness. Depressive disorders, answer is sad feelings for a long period of time. True or false? 1, false. 2nd, true. 3rd, true. D. From which Latin word is the term anxiety derived? Answer is anxieties, page number 68. Second, answer is depressive disorder, page number 69. Third, answer is phobia, page number 69. Answer the following questions briefly. Question number 1, nature of psychological disorders, page number 63. What is meant by anxiety disorder? Write the definition, page number 68. Narrate indicators of psychological disorders, page number 74. Write the signals. Bipolar disorder, question 4, answer is on page number 70. Describe post-traumatic stress disorder. Please take down the answer. Post-traumatic stress disorder is a mental health condition that is triggered by experiencing a shocking, scary, or dangerous event. Person experiences extreme fear, emotional numbness, gets dreams of the incident, not able to concentrate, not able to sleep, goes into depression. If this symptom continue for more than 1 month with same intensity, then the person is diagnosed as suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. Refer to page number 70-71. Explain the following concepts. First one, DSM-5 and ICD-11. Please refer to your glossary, page number 109 and 110. Third one is phobia, page number 69. Fourth one, syndrome, page number 64, column 1. Number 5, hallucination, page number 72-73. Write short notes on the following. Nature of mental illness. Students, write the definition from page number 65. Come to page number 66, column 2. Give marking. Mark the, I repeat again, nature of mental wellness. Write the definition on page number 65 plus page number 65 in column 2. There is a information is there, and draw the diagram also. Question number 2, drug addiction. Page number 71-72, write the definition and symptoms. Question 3, depressive disorders. Please write the definition from page number 69 and write the symptoms. Now fourth one is anxiety disorder. Page number 68-69. Define and write the symptoms, that is A and B. Generalized anxiety disorder and phobic disorder. Question number 5. These are 10 marks questions. Describe the criteria. Page number 64.1 to 5 in detail. Second, narrate 2 psychological disorders. Page number 68 to 73. Out of 6, any 2. Question number 3, schizophrenia, from page number 72 to 73. Students, chapter number 6 is a lengthy topic. No portion has been omitted from this topic. So this topic is important. Read the lesson, mark the answers properly, and then write them down. Thank you, students. Have a nice day.